God, I hope I clicked record. Hi everyone, welcome back to Book Nerd. This is my channel where I do vlogs, I do book reviews, and I just do random book related topics. And we are going to be doing a book haul. I went shopping at Barnes & Noble not too long ago, so we're just going to dive into this. First book that we're going to talk about, Casket Case by Lauren Evans. Look at it, look at that cute little front. And it has a little back of the blurb. It's such a, this texture. I didn't realize the texture of the paperback at first. I just skimmed it real quick. Either that or it might just be my hands. You know, maybe it's the new lotion I've been using. Is it possible to build a life with a man who works for death? Cute little back of the blurb back there. So cute, so adorable. So basically, the lady, she works at her family's casket making business, and the man that she's been going on a few dates with is a logistics analyst kind of type of person, but for death himself. And that's all the back of the blurb says, so we're not going to get super deep into that. Second book I got, Prom Night for Slasher Victims. If you are a fan of like the 80s, 90s slasher films, this book might just be it for you. I've never really had, it's a signed edition too by the author, Matthew Mercer. I've never heard of him before. I don't hear of a lot of authors. Oh, right. There we go. See? Oh, it's light pink too. A Night to Dismember. Haley Summers at Camp Safe Woods was cut short because of the murders. She's still having nightmares about her past. Now she's in a new town where bodies are appearing again. Can anything else make her life more difficult? Well, she also has to choose a prom dress. That's the first little back of the blurb. And look at that. I like how they have like a little like prom person right there. That's so cute. Anyway, I should actually start talking about why I picked up this book. This book, it's in third person. That is my general rule. Every book I pick up that I'm slightly interested in has to be third person. And it's a romance, it's gothic. I mean, I say it's gothic, but it's not actually a gothic book. It has like goth themes, you know, I mean, dating someone who works for death, I mean, come on. But I'm very interested in stuff like this. I like the wordplay. When I saw Casket, I'm not gonna lie, I did first think of Castle and Kate Beckett from ABC's TV show Castle. And that's just what actually drew me to this book. And then reading the back of blurb, finding out it's in third person, I love it so much. This, I'm going to step outside my horror zone. I don't think I have a lot of horror novels on my bookshelves. And I know I should be reading my TBR, but I'm on vacation and I don't get a lot of chances to actually go to a bookstore and buy books. For that, I have to just go to the library if I want a new kind of book that's not on my TBR. Anyway, moving on. I'm on an Agatha Christie kick. So Agatha Christie's Cat Among the Pigeons, another Hercule Poirot. I finished Halloween Party not too long ago. I watched A Haunting in Venice. I've seen the new Murder on the Orient Express. I've seen some of the Hercule Poirot shows from like the TV show that England has. And you know what? I think I'm very interested in actually reading more of the books. So, I have no idea what's that about. I didn't even look at the back. I just saw it, saw it was Hercule Poirot, grabbed it, and I'm going to be completely surprised by the time I read it. It's going to be so fun and exciting. Also, I'm probably not going to be able to read a lot of these books super soon, but eventually I will get to them. I have a list of books I'm already planning on reading when I get back home, and that's what I'm going to be reading. Next is The Baby Dragon Cafe by A.T. Qureshi. I'm gonna say Qureshi. I think that sounds nice. Romance is on the menu. I love this. I already once explained my displeasure for my first DNF book, The Telltale Heart by Kate Conte, because I wanted there to be more cat cafe shenanigans because I love the idea of a cat cafe. We don't have one in my small town. I actually don't think there's one here in the town that I'm currently visiting for my vacation, but a baby dragon cafe, absolutely adorable. And this book, I believe, is about someone who owns a very mischievous baby dragon, goes up to the cafe owner and goes like, hey, will you train my dragon? I'll pay for your rent and for your supplies, because having baby dragons in your cafe will light everything on fire and apparently is super expensive. So of course, Sunshine Grumpy, from what I could tell, is gonna be super cute. The next one, this one just caught my eye. The Formidable Miss Cassidy, a novel, an utter delight, The Straits Times, I don't know what that is, but it sounds adorable, by Mehan Bowie. I think that's how you say her name. I really like the cover. The cover is what drew me in. It honestly, I've been seeing a lot of covers that look similar to this, but I think that's just the trend right now. But I don't remember why I picked this book up. Solver of problems, both practical and supernatural. That's what it was. This is like a mystery where like supernatural is like partially the norm. Anyway, kind of excited to read that. Kind of forgot why I got it, but I trust my judgment from when I did buy it. So, and the next book, okay. Again, I am a big fan of Nightmare Before. Oh, I didn't even realize that. I just saw Nightmare Before Christmas and I picked it up. Look at that. I didn't even notice that. I didn't even look inside to see if it was first person or third person. But this is the second book to Long Live the Pumpkin Queen. I do have Long Live the Pumpkin Queen. I did try to start reading it, but it was first person and I couldn't get over that within the first and a half chapter. And this is the second book to it, and I already know what you're thinking. If you weren't even going to read the first book, why did you get the second book? But unfortunately, the Nightmare Before Christmas brain rot is stronger than my personal likes and dislikes. So I don't know what this book's about. I don't know anything about it at all. I knew that it came out, but all I saw was Sally, and I went for it, and I grabbed it, but just not even reading the back of the blurb, not even looking at it. I can already tell from the cover, Sally is going on a time traveling adventure, and it makes sense because these are little gears on the side. But yeah, I have no idea what the first book is about. I have no idea what this book is about, but I'm probably gonna have to give both books a fair chance again. Definitely the first book, because I have no idea what this is about. But yeah, and it's a hardback. Love that. But yeah, that was definitely an impulse buy. Whenever I see anything Nightmare Before Christmassy, it is definitely on impulse. I will grab it. I don't know what it is, and I will just keep it because it's the little brain rot. It's like when Jaden Animations was talking about her Chiikawa brain rot. Anyway, next book is Rainbow Rowell's Slow Dance. I did already read this book. I loved it and I wanted it for myself so that way I could reread it later. And Rainbow Rowell is forever going to probably be my favorite author, but I don't know, the book that I'm currently reading right now might change my mind. So, but I love the story. I wanted to reread it again, and I've spent so long trying to find this in Barnes & Noble before I finally gave up and went towards one of the workers and was like, hey, can you help me find this? And this is a story about middle-aged people. One's a divorced mom with kids. The other is like a military man. They were best friends in high school. They reconnect after so many years, and love blossoms. And I love the way that Rowell just writes her characters, writes her books. I've said this all before in my fangirl video, so we're just gonna cut my little rant right there because you guys already know how I feel about her writing. And okay, we have, oh wait, no, you guys aren't going to see that one because my friends watch my videos, and I do have some souvenirs to some friends that I'm going to give in there, so unfortunately you guys will not be able to see what that was. Wait, the last book, oh, it's a big book, it's a heavy book, it is beautiful, it is gorgeous, look at that side. It is For Whom the Bell Tolls by J.C. Lynn. And if you don't know who she is, if you go to her Instagram or to her TikTok, she has a bunch of videos, little video skits for Hell's Bells, which is basically customer service in hell. And she has this whole video series. I've been following her for a while on my main and I just love the story. I love the concept. I love it so much that when I saw that she basically wrote the prequel to all these characters that I already fell in love with and basically went to the beginning of how it all started, I'm loving the book so far. Like, I know, like, it's right here. I just pulled it out of the bag. What do you mean you love it so far? You haven't been reading it. Haha. But you see, there is where I kind of lied. I already had the paperback version before I went on vacation, and they only had the paperback version by the time I was leaving. So I've been reading the paperback version. I'm about halfway through. I've been loving the story so much, but when I went book shopping, I saw the beautiful, gorgeous hardback version, and I had to get it because I already knew I was gonna love this book. And I was right. I am already loving this book so much. But you're not going to see the review on it for a very, very long time. And yeah, that's basically it. Other than a few bookmarks, that's all I have. And again, some of the bookmarks are going to be gifts. So, and the people who I'm going to gift them to are watching my videos. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying these vlogs. I enjoy making them, and I'll see you in the next review, which should be next Thursday around 11 a.m. if I'm not mistaken. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. My goodness, I cannot talk. Like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, only if you feel like it. No pressure whatsoever. I'll see you in the next chapter. Bye!